My level of aptitude has increased.
Indeed, indeed. Alright, well, no sense going on over that direction. Let's just keep on going up the stairs. Just keep on keeping on. I sense something above you, but I don't know where. Yep. Well, it stands to reason that there'd probably be something up above us, Fuka, considering how often there are indeed things above us. It's kind of Tartarus' entire thing. Its gimmick, its shtick, you might say. I'm just saying. All right, now if this enemy would be so kind as to not be at the perfect angle to be completely impossible to surprise from any given angle. Yeah, see, exactly like that. It was actually kind enough to do that for me, and I appreciate that. Okay, fine, I'll attack. But not because you told me to, but because it feels right. Right. Oh, right. Yeah, I reckon she has. All right. Probably should have remembered that. But that's okay. That's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Just slap around the monster, and we'll get out of here before it becomes a problem. Somebody get Koromaru a flea collar. He appears to have himself a serious itchy problem. It's very unfortunate for the little guy. And what the? Why are you not healing Igor? Okay, that was weird. She healed her exclusively. All right, now these enemies sure are a gargantuan pain in the ass in order to be able to beat. It's impossible to sneak up on them, so you just kind of have to hope for the best. Or it is possible to sneak up on them? All right, well, I mean, not sneak up on the sense of getting the player advantage, but like 9 times out of 10, it sure felt like they always saw me no matter how sneaky I was. But I guess if they don't run away, they're actually surprisingly easy to kill. I sure do wish that they would actually, you know, drop an absolute trainload of EXP. I much prefer when they were able to do that. And that's my personal opinion. These Persona fusion weapon thingamabobos that they're dropping are pretty cool. Pretty cool. I won't say that they aren't. I just need to remember to actually use them. All right, well then maybe, yeah, okay. I'll make myself at least a couple super strong personas that I don't plan on using, and I'll try to make some weapons out of them. See what we can get. It's been a long time since I've ever actually tried to do so yeah. A bamboo bow that's reinforced with wood. My goodness. There we go. Now look at you, looking all super powerful and what have you. Awesome stuff. All right, hello. Are you tired? Don't push yourself. All right, cool. That's not even telling me anything new. That's old information. Information from a bygone era, Fuka. My goodness. All right, and that's less than great.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
These might be the things that were weak to ice. I didn't get to analyze them before I actually defeated them. Oh, yep, it turns out yes. All right. Weird flying cloth chandelier-looking dudes, always weak to ice. Monster that's on fire, also weak to ice, which is not surprising. Let's be real. Of all the things to be weak to, that would make the most sense. And for some reason, I didn't get a shuffle on that one. I demand a Ryodu! That's no fair. I did battle what good. I got the all-out attack. I did the thing that needs to be done. Well, I know where the strong presence is. The 135th floor. That's not that far, honestly. I can make that work. I can make that work. Huh! All right, well, that didn't go at all according to plan. Ow. Ow! Okay, that was the worst target. Could you maybe hit me again? No? I'm forced to waste my turn. All right. Cool. All right, well, maybe we can kill one of them so that their enemy turn doesn't last as long. That'd be pretty swell. Or, I mean, failing that, they could keep trying to hit Koromaru with fire attacks despite the fact that it clearly doesn't work. All right, so apparently that is the strategy they're going with. Bold choice on their part. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm not in awe of their tenacity. Koromaru, you look absolutely ridiculous when you've fallen over.
The enemies return to normal.
Yep, it sure has. Alright, well, failing that, how about we kill it anyway? Oh, and of course it knows a healing spell. Why on earth wouldn't it? Alright, well, let's give this another try, why don't we?
Good choice.
There we go. And Koromaru's in a bit of an interesting situation for himself right now. I do not care for the knocked down status ailment. But, I mean, it's a negative status affliction. Of course you're not going to enjoy it. That's part of the point. Actually, I dare say it's the entire point. Anyway, I'll just take myself one of those if you don't mind. Hanky, 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 hanky very much. As you give me ungodly oodles of money. Also appreciated, which is good, because I think I need that for being able to make those fusion weapons. Alright, and it's a tank. I don't wanna. Basically, the short answer is nah. The long answer is nah. Not doing that. Dealing with you is too much of a pain for me right now, so I'm not gonna. Especially when the odds, the chances, the possibility of me being able to get to the next floor before everybody gets incredibly tired. Still didn't get to analyze them, but luckily it hasn't been long enough for me to forget that they were weak to electric.
Good choice.
There we go. All right, it would be nice if I could, you know, attack the mini boss of the next checkpoint. Because if I could also defeat it, that would mean I would have defeated 3 of them in one trip to Tartarus. Perhaps not super duper ultra mega impressive by any stretch, but, you know, I'd feel pretty good about it. Very good, Koromaru. Continue to become as powerful as you possibly can. We need that multi-hitting fire move.
There are 2 of them. Attack.
All right, well, one of them is going to get knocked down by an electric attack. The other is going to absorb it. Very unfortunate, that. All right, well. The good news is they really don't have a lot of defense. So we can just take care of business without much problem. Like so. Oh, well, that works out really well. Oh, it's weak to physical attacks, is it? All right, well. And all that time, I did think. Actually, wait, no.
That was too easy.
I thought I used physical attacks exclusively. Did I only use? I guess I probably only used magic, assuming that its weakness had to be magical in nature. Make the most sense. Anyway, give me that weird cheetah smokestack-looking monster thing. I remember it from before. Or rather, this game's future, if you so choose. But it makes it no less strange to me. Alright, and another punch to the back of the head. And, alright. Hey, if this game wants to keep, you know, tossing out enemies I can easily knock down and take out with a single all-out attack, then it is more than welcome to do exactly that. It's just a bunch of free attacks and moves for me. You won't be seeing any complaints, I'll tell you that much.
What an easy win.
Indeed. Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? Nothing especially good. Cool. Alright, then I'll take the thing that I can at least sell. A bow of affection. You know, usually you'd expect them to call that like a Cupid's bow or something. I imagine it has a chance of being able to inflict charmed on the enemy, which, you know, would make more sense. Ooh, rare chest. A magic mirror! Assuming I'm fighting something that can't absorb its own attack stats, or, you know, statuses, elements, whatever. Okay, I clearly punched the opposite end of the room, and that still hit for some reason.
Be careful.
The hit detection in the overworld is definitely not the best, if I'm being honest.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
Yes, yes, yes. Don't you worry about it. We'll be smacking them down, no problem.
One more to go.
And... oh. Well. Unnecessary, but stylish. We accept it. Oh, hey! Alright, cool. Then I've leveled up at least a good couple times. I've defeated a good number of checkpoint boss monster things. This has been an extraordinarily, almost bizarrely, incredibly good trip to Tartarus for me. Far more, you know, favorable than most of these have ended up being. Ooh, more free stuff. It's more money. My God, what am I at now? My goodness. Alright then, alright then, alright then. Don't look a gift chest in the keyhole, I suppose. Let's just straight up ignore. Straight up ignore. Yes, 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 yes. Much like that. Alright. I feel like we've gotten into enough fights where somebody has got to be getting close to fatigue. So if I could, I want to at least get to the next checkpoint boss. I want to at least see what I can maybe ascertain from what it's able to do. Use that information for later, if possible. So that is what I plan on doing. Enemies on the next floor! Be careful! Yes, yes, yes. Your concern is appreciated, however, massively unwarranted. Alright. Alright. That really should have gone a whole lot worse for us, but miraculously it didn't. And honestly, I was expecting to have jinxed myself by saying that as I was getting into a fight with a tank and I needed RNG in order to get myself out of that. My goodness, it's all worked out rather well. Anyway, a very powerful shadow in the middle. Oh, don't you worry. I'm perfectly aware of the of how this works. Alright. First things first, we escape. Second thing second, we save. Because I forgot to do that the first time I went up against a boss, and we're incredibly lucky that I managed to find out the perfect cheese strat in order to be able to get through it. Had I not, we would have definitely been in a bit of a sticky situation. I mean, not too terribly bad at that point. I hadn't made that much progress, but still, I don't want to lose any progress at all, if at all feasible. Alright, so off we go once again. As I have something caught in my throat once more. There we go. That was the least annoying and disgusting way I could possibly clear my throat. Where is the way? There's the way. Alright, what kind of demon are we dealing with? It's a big chable! Oh boy, I almost called it a chair. In fact, I think I might have called it a chable. That's unfortunate. Wouldn't a combination chair and table just be a school desk? Ye gads! Well, if it's Arcana's the magician, clearly its weakness is obvious. Except it's not. That does nothing for me. Why do you keep telling me these things? And we already know that analyzing doesn't do anything worth anything. Alright, well, let's hit it with a bunch of magic spells and see if any of them knock him over. Alright. Well, that's a pretty definitive statement. Okay. So, if that's the way things are going to be, I would like to spend the remainder of my time looking for a conceivable weakness, perhaps. Anything at all, perhaps. The answer is an unsurprising no. The answer is no. Alright then, so this is really more of a courtesy than anything else. I'm more than aware of the fact that we're going to die here. Yeah, also I got knocked down. Okay, so I'm not going to let the fact that this happened spoil the fact that I feel like I actually did relatively decently, all things considered. Yes, set fire to all of our faces. Alright, it would have been actually kind of preferred if you were to maybe... blocking of the blunt force trauma. Alright, so if you'd be so kind as to maybe actually finish the fight now, that'd be really swell of you. Because I'm just kind of wasting my time here, waiting for you to actually... There we go. Alright, so what do we need? We need a persona that's, at the very least, highly resistant to fire. That'd be nice. Alrighty, Roo. It is incredibly easy to perhaps maybe look at that as a resounding failure because it ended in a death at the end, but honestly, I was kind of expecting it. Really, I should have died to those tanks, but I managed to find the perfect strategy to get through them without much problem, so... Honestly, I was kind of due for that exact thing to happen, so I'm not feeling as bad about it as you think I probably would be. Anyway, let's see if we can make ourselves anything really cool here. Alright, well, I'm only at level 41, so yeah, can't make any of that cool stuff. That's a problem. Alright, well, how about I can finally maybe do something about Fortuna and Sisa? As much as I love having them around and what have you, yeah, they're not exactly the best. Alright, well, let's see here. Diorama, Zyonga, we'd have Bufu, so, I mean, that would... it also has Wind Boost, which is interesting. Doesn't have any wind powers, so that's a thing. Strong against fire, electric, and ice, though. That's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's not that good, though. Alright, whoa, wow, it'll actually get Garu. Alright, well, come on. There's got to be something I can do with these things. I've been holding on to them for so dang long. Alright, well, how about you, Ku Kalini Yanium? Let's see, Gale Slash, Double Fangs, Wind Break, Wind Boost. Well, that's all really good and great and everything, but it looks like this thing learns electric ability. So, that's looking like a big pile of no, thank you. This is absolutely redunculous, let me tell you. Everything is either too high level or just not worth making. Alright, well, this would get a lot of boosts. So let's see here. Man, you know what would make this a whole lot easier? If I could actually, you know, look up what these attacks do. I just have to remember which one the elements are. Strong against wind, has skull for hat. That's pretty cool. But I'd be getting rid of Shisa and all of his type coverage for literally nothing. So, gonna give you a big nah on that one. And I think you're the exact same thing? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, hello, Throth. The monkey. Alright, okay. What am I getting rid of for this? Still Shisa, and all I would be able to do is get a bunch of my electrical abilities. I mean, no electricity is pretty swell, but... alright. If I'm going to do something like that, it needs to be something very clear, far and away worth it. There's Magrula, so that's some wind power. Dodge fire and ice boost, woo! Oh, my goodness. Alright, Mothman. My friend Mothman, come on. You gotta have something good for me here, my dude. Everything is so mediocre. And I don't want to focus on something that can just give me physical attacks. That's Bupkis. Alright, let's look at this subjectively. You've got Tier 1 Wind and Ice. That's not great. And on top of everything else, I got Shisa who can do the multi-hitting ice move. So, if I can fuse Fortua with something, as long as it gives me wind magic in return, then I'm not technically losing anything. Alright, well that gives me multi-hitting wind. And, oh, okay, a different wind-hitting move. That's also not bad. It's not bad. But I am also getting rid of Mothman. Oh, boy. And Mothman does have that ability. Why is this being a thing that's happening? Why? I don't understand. I physically am uncertain of why the game is being so ungodly cruel to me. Alright. Let's start simple. Maybe just some singular stuff. Like, yeah, that's not any good. I have no desire to have that. That's the exact same thing. It is literally the exact same persona. Yeah, that's 3 that all lead to the exact same thing. Not great. Not fantastic. Not super enthused by it. Don't even have the Priestess Arcana. Okay, so is it just me, or am I not able to get anything good out of any of you guys because I'm just not high enough level, even though I leveled up all that time? Like, oh, look, here's Mott. Mott looks pretty good. Yeah, it's got Madun, No Fear, it's got Garula and other such things, and it gets rid of Incubus, which I'm not even using for anything anyway. And we got, you know, that, and these just to go up other things. Too bad I literally can't make that, because I'm not strong enough. Alright. I'll take a closer look at all this stuff on my own time. I don't want to spend half an hour here to ultimately accomplish literally nothing. 10 minutes, sure, but half an hour? That's redunculous. We ain't bothering with that noise. Well, actually, huh. You know, in theory, I could spend a little more time here training. But at the exact same time, we gotta be getting close to exhaustion. And once the main character goes down, there's really not much point in even trying to train up other characters at that point. How rough. How rough, how rough, how rough you truly are, game, I swear. Alright, been a while since I've talked to you. How it be? Hey, Di. 3 left, huh? And the next ones won't come for another 3 weeks. Man, why can't they just come all at once? That would be incredibly difficult to deal with. Yeah, that's true. But with more people now, it should be easier to defeat them. I mean, not all of you are incredibly high-leveled, so... Yeah, well... I'm actually kind of okay with it taking a little while, honestly. Yeah, if I'm being completely honest and real with y'all, it's not exactly an ideal set of circumstances. I'd rather not get my ass kicked so freakishly readily. That's all I'm really trying to say. Alright, well, that's all being said and done. It is Tuesday, and Tuesdays are a day of not much good. Let me take a quick gander at my social links real quick here. Just get things checked out here. Actually, you know what? No, I don't think I need to bother doing that at all, actually. I will instead of doing that, yes, I will rather just go to the shrine straight out the gate. Are you still mad? Get over it, dude. I didn't want to be your friend. That's my right. And now I definitely ain't gonna try and do anything with you now. I mean, my goodness, I didn't remember why I disliked you in the first place, but now that you're just randomly mad at me for no reason, yeah, now I definitely don't want to spend time with you. Sheesh. Leading into a very long comment thread about how that's the most absolutely perfect and amazing social link in the history of ever, and I'm an idiot for not going towards it at all times. Oh, well. Such things are just the way they are. Anyway, the small child wishes to play, so I shall play with the small child. So anyway, how's your incredibly terrible home life, small one? Ah, not feeling up to talking about it, eh? Fair enough. Whee! It's a slide. It's within her right to not want to divulge such things. But next time, she has no choice.
Hi, how was your day?
Could be better, could be worse. I heard that Chidori-san is starting to open up a little. However, she's still uncomfortable talking about Persona! It might take a while before she's ready. Fair enough. Oh well, we still have 3 shadows to worry about, so I'll concentrate on that. They'll be sorry they ever set foot into this world. Oh, let me tell you, I'm gonna give them the old bip. I'm gonna give them the old bop bop. I'm gonna give them all that bip bop boobity bop. Whenever I'm around Junpei, he senses a feeling of happiness. Yes. You still feeling good? Yeah, Chidori's gonna need some time to cool down, so I'm gonna give her some space. It's gonna be hard, but what can I do? I suppose. How about you? You wanna, looking at you pleadingly, wants to go for a walkie? Shinjiro can go with me. Yeah, alright, sure. I don't see why not. He seems to enjoy the doggy. Quit prancing around like that. You act like this is the first time I've ever taken you out on a walk. Do not be upset that the doggo is happy. I don't like the look of that weather. Seems like a storm's a brewing. Well, what happens, happens. You spoke quietly with Shinjiro. It was surprisingly pleasant. That was fast. Had enough for tonight? You used to live here, huh? Yeah, come on, let's go home. Blech. Oh, I thought he was gonna vomit up a new item that he found for me. Alright, then never mind. He just vomited on my shoes for no reason. Great. Oh, Koromaru, you absolutely absurd doggo creature, you. My. Alright. And then it was a Wednesday. A mighty fine Wednesday. Your condition has improved. Male gossipers! I think this might be the second time I've ever even seen them. Hey, did you hear? Yukari's gonna dress up as a maid for a cafe in the Culture Festival. Say, what? Wait, are you serious? Why? What happened? She drew the short straw in the archery club. She's gonna be pissed, but that's all the more reason to check out the cafe. Her being exceptionally upset by this is something that makes the thing better? That's incredibly weird. Although that reminds me, we're in a new month. I should check to see that thingamabobbo. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Yes, hello, it is me, Mr. Slickback Hair, with the face of a 40-year-old man. You gonna go to the dang thing? I ain't got no... I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'd forgotten what your social link was actually going on about. You're trying to find a guy who did a bad guy thing or something, and you were shaking down people that had nothing to do with anything, and people hate you. I think that's basically the general long and short of it. Class has ended for the day. Well, no, but I'm just curious if you were gonna say anything different. Well, no, I'm gonna have to decline the offer today. I see. Well, maybe some other time. She seems a little sad. This is what's happening now, huh? This is my life. I just had to turn down frickin' Yukari so I could go to the damn student council room because I don't want to commit to a relationship in case I end up liking somebody better. I mean, right now, it really does seem like it's just going to be a competition between Yukari and maybe Igus, but I don't even know when on earth that social link is going to happen. When is she going to become more human? The staff members are arguing. Egad. How many times do I have to explain? It's like I'm talking to a moron. Why are you accusing me? The cigarette butt was in the boys' bathroom, right? Ah, yes, the perfect hiding spot. Can you prove that it wasn't a girl who left it there? Can you prove that there was? There's just no reasoning with you. No one seems to agree with Hyde Toshi. Yeah, well, he is being needlessly aggressive. So, ostracizing yourself, are you? What a bunch of Neanderthals. Daikun, were you there the whole time? You can't accuse literally every single person in the school. I hope you're not just giving in to peer pressure, Daikun. Well, no, I just think you're actually just accusing literally everybody that lets you talk to them. If you buck the system, you're only hurting yourself. You'll see the light one day. I'm not isolating myself, I'm just being aloof. Sooner or later, someone always gets hurt in any relationship. I see. I guess I'm preaching to the choir, though. I apologize. Seems like Hitoshi is trying to be a good friend. He's incredibly bad at it. If then you're being honest with yourself, this man is actually rather garbo at what he is attempting to do. Alright then, well, that's that. Gonna be completely 100% on you guys right now. With the exception of, like, Yukari and helping her out with her family situation, and the Hermit because the Hermit was hilarious, and I guess the Devil because, I mean, Tanaka is Tanaka. None of these social links have really been grabbing at me. There's a reason why I primarily focused on party member stuff in the other games. Because, you know, the party members generally had the best stuff. The side characters, not as much. There's no reason to have a meeting if no one's here. Let's go. Yeah, 'cause you chased them all out of the room, you dingus. You gargantuan and dingus. Looking like a fool in front of the whole school.
Welcome back.
Yes, hello, it is I. There are over 2 weeks until the moon is full again, and already the lost are increasing in number. We have to stop the shadows at any cost. Yes, well, that was the plan. Alright then. I don't know when in the month a new video thingy gets put onto this thing, but, I mean, we're halfway through, so maybe that's enough. Let us find out. As I keep going up staircases. Alright, as I was going up there, I noticed this door in the corner of my eye, and I realized I was probably going too far. Alright, so what do we got here to make consoles? A new recording! Alright, bip bop boobity bop, let's invade some privacy. What's happening? Alright, 9/6/2009, beginning playback. What do we got?
You too can follow along on page 39 of this month's issue. Today we're making spicy pepper pasta. It's a great dish to keep your energy up through the summer heat.
Why would you eat something spicy in the summer?
The key ingredient is green cayenne pepper. Remember to remove the seeds first.
Also, yes, this does in fact confirm that there is a camera in the lobby. So now I'm even more confused as to how Chidori was able to sneak about.
After that, we'll prepare some kelp broth. You'll need a pasta cooker about this size and...
Pasta cooker. Do we have one here?
Is this This is who he is when the world isn't looking!
It's still pretty hot. It requires energy to maintain an appropriate external temperature.
What?
We have returned.
I'm assuming that he's going with the I'm asleep thing. Considering that's a cookbook, though, I don't know if that's gonna work.
We're home, Koro-chan.
Yeah.
Oh, shh. I'd feel awful if we woke up Shinjiro-senpai. He says that Shinjiro-san is not asleep.
Oof. Yes, I am.
Senpai's magazine. It's the monthly guide to the family cooking show.
Let's continue to pry into this matter, despite the fact that he's clearly trying to hide it.
Does Shinjiro Senpai enjoy cooking shows? Oh, that's a new issue. I didn't know this month's was out. Oh, it's nothing. I've just been interested in cooking lately. Let's go.
Well, lucky for him, it was basically just Fuka.
Damn it. I forgot she understands dog talk.
To be fair, that is a thing that isn't normal and shouldn't have been immediately accounted for. Yeah, you should feel bad about it. You ratted him out for no reason. What the hell, Koromaru?
Huh, don't sweat it. It ain't your fault.
It very much is. He ratted you out.
Don't worry, boy. Next time I'll make you something too, Koro-chan.
Alright, well, he seems rather chill about the whole thing. Of course, now I'm in on the secret, too. I can't be the only person here who knows that literally everybody is being spied on at all conceivable moments, and we all have these incredibly embarrassing videos being very readily playable at all times. I mean, I'm not the only one who's been poking around with that computer. I've seen at least 3 other characters touch that thing. They've got to know about it. Also, are these cameras hidden or are they not? Am I the only one that's aware of them? So many questions, but so very few answers. Alright then, well, be that as it may. Let's see if we can go and do anything at that there big old mall place that's always so pop-a-loppin', you know? Oh, Monksworth! By any perchance are you dwelling within? I'm gonna roll the dice on no. The answer was yes, he is no. So yes, but no, but yes. So ultimately I am still correct. At the end of the day, I am the cool guy. And that cannot be disputed. And da-da-da-da! Huh, that does remind me though. Have I bothered to check Elizabeth to see if she had another hangout before, or I mean, since I defeated that last shadow? Or have I just been so focused on other things that I completely forgot? It is conceivable. On top of everything else, I'm almost positive that I've definitely gone past one of those days where I was supposed to be able to grab a specific item that she wanted. I'm bad at these requests. Anyway, I guess the gossipers are just guys now. I hear there's a nasty typhoon on the way. You think we'll still have the Culture Festival on Saturday? Nah, I don't think so. The way they're talking, the typhoon's gonna be way too destructive. Well, that's not good. I hope Japan doesn't become an undersea country. What an incredibly weird thing to say. Why would you do that? Disgusting! Absolutely disgusting! That's all I've got to say. Anyway, class has ended for the day. You open up a door. Frito-Lay. There you go, it rhymes. It's a bad rhyme, but a rhyme is a rhyme, and that's all there is to it. I have so many different ways to get to the same location. Trumpet power. Everybody everywhere love the trumpet. Toot toot and other such things of that general nature. My goodness. I'm actually of the mind that I'd like to quickly check on Elizabeth real quick. Yep, and also I can't help but notice that I didn't actually select the mall. I left the school in order to go back to the school. Not one of my better moves. Alright, to the mall! Dun 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 dun! As I, ow, popped my neck a bunch. Ouchies. Why must it hurt so badly at all times? Look, hey yo, guys, if you're still in high school or something, and it's possible, I've got some young viewers. If you're in high school or younger, they're always gonna tell you to not, have bad posture. Don't hang your head down low. Boy, God almighty, take it from me, please listen to them. I am in near constant agony, and I'm only 27. Alright then, let's just check some stuff real quick. I'd like to take a quick look here. All right, bring you oil on October 1st, and ooh, 9/17. It's a good thing I bothered to check. It's a very good thing I bothered to check. All right, so then doesn't look like there's a new I'd like to visit anywhere. Yes. That appears to be the case. All right, so then whenever I'm done doing whatever it is I'm gonna be going and doing, talk to everybody at the dorm and try to get oil, I guess. Unless that was the other one and I didn't remember what the other one was, so I don't know. Either way, just talk to everybody and maybe I'll get something from somebody. You got some new things, do ya? Well, I've got some things that I want to sell ya. So here, take all this crap I've been picking up. Yeah, that's right, just take them. Take them all. As I throw them constantly at your big face. Come on now, get them over there. As I toss it all over there, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. That's right, I'm even going to sell people's previous belongings. They can't stop me. Try and stop me. You can't. Have these ceramic legs. What's a police officer even need with those? Not any of my business, I'll tell you that much. Our old ones, bada boom, bada din, and here, have some soccer shoes for a nerd who plays soccer. Alright then, so that's a really honking strong sword, boy howdy. Too bad it's not good. Alright, then we got the one-handed sword. We already got that for Yukari, I'm almost positive of. Alright, that's a weird thing to hear it be called. And apparently the Ogre Hammer, that's pretty dope. And the Fists of Fury. Alright, well, I'm convinced. I want the Fists of Fury. Give me that noise. Noise. And we've also got the... hey, there's a new weapon for Karamaru. Apparently, I can also use it. It's apparently just an ordinary kunai. So what you're telling me is it's not a kunai with chain. So what good is it? But alright then, we'll just grab those. And we'll take a quick look at the armor options here. And, oh, everything's already been outclassed. That's a shame. Alright, well, I'll buy exactly one of these. I will buy exactly one. Also, the fact that it didn't tell me that I could equip it implies that I just bought something that only Igus can use. And I already most definitely picked something up inside Tartarus. That's probably that exact thing, and, yeah. Yeah, steel plate armor for Igus. Good job, moron. Cool. I don't suppose I managed to pick up anything that's good exclusively for the purposes of selling to make up for that extraordinary blunder. A big tank wheel might be valuable. Yeah, might be. Also, I've got 3 of them? All right, hang on. Oh, yeah, I guess I probably got those from those 3 tanks I punched to death. Pretty swell, that. All right, but yeah, for Igus. Maybe next time actually use your brain matter, you complete and utter incompetent buffoon again. There. Now I've got myself some new equipment. Not bad. All right, then. Now, what I should do is head on over to this place, actually. Let's see if we can get ourselves a new weapon. Surely I can. All right, so... there's also trade for cards. That is a thing I can totally do. Give myself some mad stat boosts. My goodness. If I wanted to be real fast, that's an option. Interesting. Magic +4. Ooh, boy. These are all things I should definitely be taking into consideration. Oh, well, let's see. I can make a... I can either make a gun or a longsword. Gotcha. All right, then. Well, let's see if we can make a really good gun. Do I use you? No, I most assuredly do not, so sure. Fuse these things together and see what happens. That's, wow. That's actually a pretty strong thing right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say sure, go for it. Granted, I did just buy a new weapon for Igus, but, oh, well. Sometimes that's just the way life be, sometimes it do. Tis not a great thing, tis not a... Not a point of pride or great joy in my eyes, but sometimes you just gotta do what you do. Oh well. Life comes at you fast, people. You gotta learn to roll with the punches. So, how you doing? Oh, alright. You seem cheery, but I also remember being told that our thing might progress, so... I was under the impression that... oh, yep, alright. I'm guessing you feel better? The hours flew by as you hung out. I'm kind of hungry. Let's go out to eat. What do you feel like eating? burger. Oh, I want a frog burger from Wild Duck. Then I guess that's what we're gonna do. Ordinarily, no. I would actually never want a burger. I just really like saying the word burger. Alright. Thank God nobody ever asks any questions about why I constantly bring a small child to this place. So, the other day, Mom and Dad, yeah, they talked to me about why they were getting divorced. Oh, so they're still... That was sad, but I listened to what they said. Did I do good? I'd say you did literally the best you possibly could, given the circumstances. You're a small child just being kind of dragged along for the ride. That's really all that you can say, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Thanks a bunch. Well, you seem less incredibly depressed about it. So, Mom and Dad, they said when there's no love, it's hard to still be married. They said not to worry because they would always love me. I told them that they're still not allowed to get divorced. Even if you don't have love, you still have to try. That's a really nice sentiment, kid, but, hey, so... I have to choose whether I want to live with Mom or Dad, but I can't choose that. You decide for me, okay? I quite literally cannot do that. I'm sorry. I'd like to be able to help you with that, but it really depends on who you have the better relationship with, but I really don't know. Oh, Mom might move somewhere far away, so if I went with her, I couldn't play with you anymore. That would be bad. I'd miss you too much. Michael seems to really like you. Your relationship has grown stronger. Alright, so... And this is what, rank 8? What more is there to really establish? She's kinda coming to terms with all of the horrible things that are happening. What more can I possibly do? I mean, I haven't done anything, I've just been listening. I better get home. Hey, will you hold my hand on the way home? Yep, let's just roll the dice on everybody, assuming that you're a sister or cousin. And good day to you all.
Hey.
Right, I remember. Talk to everybody. You. Let's see, the Typhoon threatens to cancel the festival, which is a shame. As student council president, I have invested a lot of time organizing it. So I hope we can still have the festival, but I guess all we can do is trust Providence. Whatever that means. Yeah, Chidori's gonna need some time to cool down, gonna give her some space. What else can I do? Oh, hey, you're some kind of robot. From my calculations, the probability of the Typhoon descending upon us is extremely high. We must secure the dormitory windows and seal any areas that are prone to leaking. Yeah, thought you would have maybe gotten me something there. All right, what about you? There's a Typhoon headed our way. Not sure if it's gonna hit us or not, though. Probably, otherwise nobody would be talking about it. Guess what? I have to wear a maid outfit. Why me? That's not right. I agree. I don't care. I want you to wear it. I'm going to agree with you. I'm so embarrassed. I feel like running away. Understandable. How can I help you? I just wanted to talk to you. Junpei-kun cares so much about Chidori-san. I used to think he was a bit of a womanizer, and he very much totally, definitely, absolutely is, without question. But that doesn't mean he's not capable of committing. But now he seems like such a gentleman. Do not let his ways fool you, young Fuka. Look at him over there. Who knows what diabolical schemes he be a-plotting. Evil ones, no doubt. Anyway, Ken, do you have what I'm looking for? Culture Festival's next weekend, but there might be a Typhoon coming, so it might get canceled. Probably wouldn't have gone anyway, because why the hell would I? I really don't feel like being around a lot of people right now. Yeah, still stewing in sadness, huh? You want a fruit knife? What for? Are you gonna cook with it? Here, I'll get you one. Nice! Alright, I thought I was getting oil. So I guess it was the other thing. There you go. It's kind of old, but it has a great grip. Well, take it. Thank you. It is much appreciated. Alright then. Fantastic! I've got myself a fruit knife. And I guess I don't need to immediately deliver it to her, but at the exact same time, I'm gonna be in that neck of the woods any dang way, so why not, you know? Might as well get that whole thing dealt with right out of the gate. I gotta remember the other one is October 1st. Alright, that's a good number of in-game days away. Oh dear, 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 dear me. Alright, could be hard to remember, especially considering how many times I'm probably going to have to stop and start recording. Alright, well, as long as I keep trying. The sharp, shining knife! This is the knife I asked for! It's incredible! It seems as though it's been in use for a long time, but it's almost as sharp as the day it was made. and I would bet it could cut many things, not just fruit. It has a variety of uses. You can cut things open, open cans, peel vegetables. It's an all-purpose cooking tool. What's this? There's something written on the handle. It's a bit hard to read, but let's see. Graduation gift orphanage. Okay, well now I feel incredibly bad for handing this off to you. Oh my. It seems this was very important to its owner. You've completed my request, but I cannot take this. Please keep it. Absolutely. Okay, cool. And apparently you gave me the thing to make a spear. Well, I mean, that's the double-edged sword of never paying attention to the objects that I actually can gain from these requests. So that's a bit of a problem. Alright, well, I don't feel, you know, confident in my ability to give you any of the other things right now, so I'm just going to abstain entirely. To the chagrin of all that watch. Oh dear me. I do my best, but it's never quite enough, it seems. Ah, Monksworth. Alright. Are you ready for rank 9? If not, too bad. It's happening anyway, so here we go. Oh. What? I was almost... I don't know. Oh, look at that. Alright. My bad. I really seem to recall that it's saying it was going to advance soon. My bad. I was wrong. Time with Monksworth shall continue. I was a fool to think I could shake him so easily. A complete and utter fool. Really? Now I kind of miss the female gossipers. They were all that were there, now they're just gone. Hey, have you been to the film festival yet? The theater by the station is hosting it, right? I lost count of how often I went there over summer break. There's gonna be another festival on the 23rd. Wanna go? Nah, I'll pass on that one. I forgot what this one's theme is, but I remember it was all kitty. I see absolutely no downside to that. Children's movies, or family films, as they're more often described, are almost always non-offensive and less likely to make me feel incredibly negative emotions. The clouds look ominous. You should head back to the dorm. Oh no! Are we under assault from the Typhoon? Sounded like rain out there. You are drenched from the rain, as you can clearly tell from your incredibly detailed model being soaked to the bone. Your body is shivering.
You weren't quick enough, huh?
Yeah, well, you got a hat. That's an unfair advantage. Hello, people that I'd like to call friends, but I don't know if I can.
According to the news, a typhoon just hit.
Yes, I've heard people talk about it, like, never-endingly, for like 5 days.
Supposedly it's the biggest one on record. It's moving slowly, too, so it'll be around for a while.
Bummer.
Yeah, thanks to that, the school festival got canned.
Well, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Considering how ungodly awkward and difficult it has been to deal with those sort of things in other games, I'm okay with that.
Well, setting all that stuff up is a pain, so I don't mind. But it sucks that we'll be stuck indoors. So, how are you gonna spend your break?
I'm a nap. I forgot we had one. Let's go with that.
Seriously? Dude, you're killing me.
Yeah, well, that's just who I be.
What about you, Fuka?
I was gonna nap.
Me? Well, the only thing I plan to do is go to the movies.
That's a good thing to do, too.
Ooh, a movie. Is it a date?
Yeah, alright, well, let's just take a quick 50-strong guesses on the matter and give them all on the answer to no.
It's not like that. I'm going with Natsuki-chan. She absolutely loves movies.
That necessarily doesn't mean that it's not a date. Just throwing that out there.
But with this typhoon, I don't know if we'll be able to go.
How about you, Yucatan? Will you still have practice?
Probably not.
I doubt it. The archery range is outside, so it's most likely canceled until the storm blows over.
Then we should all take a big nap.
Same here. This stupid typhoon is gonna mess up my training.
Concept. Have you possibly considered punching the typhoon?
What about you, Senpai?
Okay, which one is that? There's like 4 of those.
I haven't decided.
Then everyone should nap.
Besides, what business is it of yours, Iori?
Yeah, and why are you asking literally everybody, one at a time?
Me? Well, I'd be happy to tell you about my plans.
Ah, that's why you were doing it.
I suspect that you will be visiting Chidori-san.
Wow, I can't believe we managed to figure it out.
Although she has stabilized, we cannot release her.
Due to her many crimes.
Man, Ai-chan, you must be psychic.
No, just incredibly blatantly obvious.
And you know what? She wants me to come. Not to brag or anything.
Okay, and not really sure what there is to brag about.
I just thought I should check up on her. You know, with the storm and all.
Alright, I don't think any of us really care what you do with your free time.
What's up with him?
Don't bother.
Well... Oh, yeah. Ken-kun, what are you going to do during the break?
Well, if I had to wager a guess off of what he's doing right now, stare into the void until it one day finally stares back at him.
Oh, nothing in particular.
Mostly wears short pants.
Come on, you have to be doing something.
I don't think he has much of a social life.
Well, I'll probably go visit the shrine.
There you go.
Dude, you're a kid, not an old man.
But that's where I always go.
Let the man do what he wants.
I guess you could say I made a vow. Anyway, I'm going back to my room. I have a lot of homework to do.
Nerd.
Oh, okay. Call me if you get stuck.
I don't know, man. That's pretty high grade stuff. So, are we done being awkward at each other? I guess so. And this is what happens when we're not really friends. So, what, am I just allowed to leave anyway? It's raining outside. Hey, where do you think you're going, man? Forget about it. You're gonna catch a cold, dude. I live my life how I want. What am I supposed to do? Spend it with you guys? Yeah, because you guys are just a barrel of laughs and good times. Then again, I guess the best course of action would ultimately I would have probably just ended up spending time with an alcoholic, chain-smoking monk in a nightclub. So I mean, okay, yeah, you guys are a step up from that. At least, I don't know, at least that guy talks. I hate to say this, but I'm so happy that festival got canceled. I mean, come on, a maid outfit? I'd rather stand outside in the middle of a typhoon than have to wear a maid outfit. That's weird. I mean, I get that it's kind of fan servicey to a certain crowd at least, but it sure does cover up an awful lot of you. I don't really know what there is to be embarrassed about on that one, but I mean, to each their own. I ain't gonna try and argue the point. This building was damaged by the shadow back in April. Are there any leaks in it? Well, this building doesn't get any damage. It didn't get as damaged as badly as my ribs. What about you, Agus? Due to the cancellation of the festival, we will receive 5 days off from school. We'll have the weekend off. The 21st is Respect for the Aged Day. The 22nd is a national holiday, and the 23rd is the autumnal equinox. We should spend this time wisely. Alright, well, if I can't leave, I don't really have any choices here. I guess I'll just go to my dang room. Have fun, you guys, I guess. Not really much else there is to say about any of it. My God, I don't even own the damn Game Boy. Your body's cold all over as if you've come down with the sickness. You are incredibly sleepy. Oh, you fall asleep as soon as your head hits the pillow. I guess I'm probably going to be spending the entirety of this entire break sick as all get out. And now I get to be harassed by the small child again, no doubt. Oh, or not. Okay, been a while since you forced me in here.
I have been waiting for you.
It's been a while since I've heard your voice.
I last summoned you in your dreams quite some time ago.
Yes, I recall.
Several seasons have come and gone since I first offered my assistance.
Well, I mean 2, so I guess that is still plural, seasons. Fair enough, touche.
Now then, your special power, persona. Have you been using it wisely?
I feel like that's kind of subjective. So, let's say sure.
So, you haven't given it much thought?
Alright, so he saw right through me. Fair point, fair point.
To be perfectly honest, I sense a great catastrophe in your future.
Well, that's unfortunate. I, can't recall Igor ever just saying something like that at any point before.
But it would be a
Or
pity
after,
to lose one
I meant.
such as yourself unnecessarily. Therefore, please allow me to provide you with a new form of assistance.
Igor pulls out a gun. Here you go.
Henceforth, you shall be able to fuse 4 or more personas.
Okay, that actually might mean I could get some good stuff going here.
I am certain that this will be of great benefit to you.
More than most likely, yee. New fusions are possible!
But now, you must be tired. Please, rest easy.
If and I must.
Until we meet again. Farewell.
Farewell, Igor. I like that guy. Except for that one time when he was being impersonated. But even then, I got to see the original guy again, and he was nice. He's a good guy. He's got a big-ass nose, but that don't mean nothing. It just goes to show you, man. It shows to go you. Just because somebody's got a big old nose, don't mean that they're bad. Also, the rain stopped? You seem to have slept for a long time. The typhoon has completely passed. Through the window, the sky looks clear. Wait a second, did I sleep for several days? You feel refreshed. Today is Respect for the Aged Day. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about Igor's nose the entire time. Huh. Alright, well, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of expecting that whole thing to kind of last a little bit longer. Like, I don't know, some kind of event. But yeah, no, because it was, the festival's like... So wait, did I just sleep for like 3 or 4 days and nobody bothered to check on me? Oh, you seem to be feeling better. Why don't you go get some fresh air? It's really nice out. Okay. Are you feeling okay, Senpai? You should take some today to rest. Well, at least I guess you're saying... They say idiots never get sick. Oh, wait. That means since you got sick, you're smart. And since I didn't, I'm in... Well, what do they know anyway? Rare self-own. How are you feeling? Better, I guess. Then let's explore Tartarus. Why are you this way? Ah, I see. You're finally back on your feet. Wanna go fight monsters to the potential death? Good morning. I'm here to monitor the condition of your health. Your temperature, pulse, and breathing have all returned to normal. Congratulations on surviving your illness. Always can count on you, I guess, can't I? Alrighty then, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that we've done pretty decently for ourselves, all things considered. I had a decent Tartarus excursion. Made some boosts to my various arcanas and the like. In the next part, I'm gonna be honest, we're probably gonna do those 2 things again. And this time, maybe even make better progress than this time. Dare to dream, I suppose. See you then.